We need to talk about something that stops a lot of people from achieving their fitness goals: the fear of going to the gym. Whether it's lack of motivation, the fear of performing exercises wrong, looking stupid, or just simply being judged, people let these fears hold them back. And if that sounds like you, don't worry, because you're not alone. My goal in this video is to help you get into the gym and take action in order to reach your goals. So let's start with section 1, which is putting things into perspective. Let's take a step back and think about it like this. Would you look back on your life when you're, say, 90 years old or so and say, man, I'm really glad I never went to the gym because I was afraid that someone would judge me? Or would you rather say, I'm really glad I ended up going to the gym for the bettering of my life, no matter what everyone thought of me? I think we both know that the second quotation there is the more powerful one. Why should the fear of being judged stop you from doing what you know is better for you? When you start thinking like this, it becomes a lot clearer that those fears do not hold much weight. Let's go ahead and move on to section 2, which is the importance of stepping out of your comfort zone in order to achieve long-term growth. And I'm telling you right now that stepping outside of your comfort zone feels amazing in the long run. Sure, it may feel quite awkward at first, but I promise that feeling fades very quickly once you start to see progress in what true value you hold. Think about it like this too, that you're not just building physical strength, you're also building a lot of mental strength. When you conquer this fear, you will absolutely thank yourself in the future. Now that we've discussed, number 1, the importance of putting things into perspective, but also stepping out of your comfort zone, let's actually start to discuss how you're actually going to be able to step out of your comfort zone effectively. And that's basically going to be section 3, which is all about the power of building a plan for yourself before you even step foot into the gym. Now, a solid plan should include 4 things, I think, which is a weekly workout split, which is basically what muscle groups you're going to target each day, and then a specific exercise selection for each muscle group, and then a diet plan to fuel your muscle growth, and then also, and most importantly out of all 4 of these bullet points, is setting goals for yourself. Setting goals helps you track your progress and helps you stay motivated. And don't worry, if this sounds like a lot, I've actually made this entire full bodybuilding guide, which I've linked in the description down below. I'm quickly, in about 20 seconds, just going to explain it. It includes some of the best workouts, best exercises, and best splits for muscle growth. It even has some of the best nutrition for bulking and for cutting. So once I gain your trust, you can go check that out. Along with that full bodybuilding guide, I've also included a bunch of different videos on this channel which discuss all types of things in fitness, which will definitely provide you with a lot of value, so you can go watch those and learn a lot. And now that we've discussed section 3, which is the importance of a plan, let's discuss section 4, which is also equally as important, which is knowing that nobody is watching you or judging you. Basically, nobody really cares what you're doing. Think about it like this. This analogy is pretty important. Everyone in their own life is the star of their own show, and everyone else are just side characters in the side story in the background. So if you're worried that people are judging you, just remember that they're busy worrying about themselves and worrying about how they look in the gym as well. So let's go ahead and recap the 4 points that we learned on how you're going to overcome the fear of going to the gym. First is thinking long term and actually stepping back and putting it into perspective. What's more important, avoiding the gym because you're afraid of what people think of you, or choosing the better life and pursuing the better version of yourself by going into the gym and not worrying about what other people think? Again, I think we know that that second quotation is more powerful. And number 2 is stepping outside of your comfort zone, because that is how you grow both physically and mentally. And number 3, on how we actually step out of our comfort zone and achieve our goals, is coming up with a plan before we even go into the gym. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll be, and you'll actually achieve more by being more prepared and having a plan. And lastly, don't forget that nobody is watching or judging you. Everyone is just living in their own story. So get out there and start small if you need to, but the most important part is that you start at all. Again, be sure to check out that full bodybuilding guide, which I've linked in the top of the description, and be sure to subscribe for more fitness videos just like this one right here. And of course, stay persistent, and most importantly, take care.